Mr. Bowtie's Texas High School Sports Machine is driven by Henry Finley and McCombs Ford West, a proud supporter of all area local sports. McCombs Ford West, simply the best.
We learned how good we can be as a team, that we are mentally tough, and that if we do the right things, that we can make it that far.
Capitalize on little things that at the end of the day, we're going to get the job done.
Hold each other accountable is the biggest thing you can do, and that's what I love about this team.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage not found on TV or in a cheap web stream. And don't forget to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and you're going to make my dogs think I'm the best person in the world. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Last year was a tough year in the baseball playoffs for the San Antonio areas. Only 2 teams got past the third round of the playoffs. Smithson Valley in Class 6A made it all the way to the state semifinals, and with dueling aces, the Rangers could very easily get back there if they can deal with Lake Travis and San Antonio Reagan. The other team that got past the third round was in Class 3A, and that was Marion. The Bulldogs made it to the 4th round of the playoffs. If you're not familiar with Class 3A, it is just as brutal, if not more brutal, than Class 6A. You have Marion, you have Blanco, you have Hallettsville, you have Banquette, you have Bishop, you have Corpus Christi London, among many other teams. The Bulldogs come in 19-0 to start the season, and with 15 players on the roster, 10 who can pitch, this is a team that could continue to keep going and make another playoff run come May. On this night, the weather was dark and gloomy, which was a perfect description of last year's local baseball playoffs, with Corpus Christi and Austin knocking out almost the entire field. It was so surprising that at times it was hair-raising and left everyone talking about what went wrong. In 2022, there's renewed optimism that things will go better for the area. Marion lost to Corpus Christi London in the 4th round, who went to the state final. Marion hit the Bobby Thompson shot heard around the world in the start of the season when they blew out Malakoff, who came from behind to beat London in last year's 3A final.
We learned how good we can be as a team, that we are mentally tough, and that if we do the right things, that we can make it that far.
We knew from the beginning of last year even that we were one of those teams to beat, and to be able to now do it this year feels even better.
In this game, doing anything to help the team literally was the hit.
Valek takes another one for the team.
3 times in the game, and several other runs came in on errors and walks.
Everyone on the team is extremely selfless. No matter what game we're playing, what situation, whatever anyone can do to help out the team, that's what we do.
We have a great bond, and so even outside the diamond, we're all together, all doing the same thing, so that friendship, we bring it out here, and it just helps us.
Most large schools are lucky to have 2 bonafide starters with bullpen by committee. Marion, a 3A school, has no bonafide aces, but 10 guys who can pitch and have starters, setup men, and closers, just like the majors and just like San Antonio Reagan had when they made the final 3 times in 5 years because of their pitching, a key asset for Marion's attempt at June baseball.
It's a valuable asset to have multiple pitchers come in. With us, it's like one person start off if one's doing bad, and the other can come in and finish the job, get the job done. 1 to 2 pitchers, that's very hard to find in a 3A. But then we have 10, everybody can be a valuable role to this team. Position players pitching and getting used to it, and then we've been starting since freshman year, all of us together, playing the same teams, same like valuable lessons we've all learned together.
Team chemistry is always as critical to success as home runs, strikeouts, and Cracker Jacks. Without it, you don't have much of a chance of winning. At Marion, the 15 players literally work in cohesion, and there is no difference between number 1 on the roster and number 15.
How close we are together as a team, how much time we spend outside of the baseball diamond together. Every single one of the players on this team they have a passion for baseball. And I think just the family vibe that this team creates, it's unlike any other.
New pitch, new game. Anything can happen in baseball. You never know if someone's going to hit a gap shot off of you. You never know if someone's going to strike out. You never know if your number's going to get called. So hold each other accountable is the biggest thing you can do. And that's what I love about this team. All of us together, everybody holds each other accountable. And one after the other.
3A will be another brutally tough draw, but if the Bulldog pitching works, the hitting works, and they avoid the pitfalls that undo other teams, maybe they can be the next team in green to win in Round Rock. Reporting from the great city of Marion, I am Mr. Bowtie.